Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at a pretty funny situation that has just unfolded between Epic Games, the people behind Fortnite, and somebody who got caught cheating in their FNCS tournaments. So the FNCS tournaments are basically like the pro esports kind of competitions ran by Fortnite themselves for the game. So obviously when anyone is playing in these tournaments, the stakes are pretty high. People are there to compete. They're there to play for like their name. They're there to play for actual money. So this is something that is pretty serious. You know, a lot of these people, they treat it as their job, right? And unfortunately, there has been this, I would think, growing trend, really, this plague, if you will, of cheating that has been going on in competitive gaming over the last few years. So even though we've seen even in like public matches of games like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, you name a multiplayer game, there's probably someone cheating in it. Even though we've already seen that though, the fact that people are actually cheating when it comes to there being money on the line and like actual prestige and these kind of things matter, it just takes that loser dynamic to a completely different level for me. But Fortnite just showed everybody, I think, one of the model ways that you can actually deal with one of these cheaters, right? So the person in question here got caught, I guess, sharing their account so that they could qualify for one of the FNCS tournaments. So what I would assume that means is this player wasn't good enough to actually make the tournament on their own bearing, right? They couldn't do whatever it took to like actually qualify. So they gave their account info to a like better player to kind of carry their account to qualification. That way it could look like, you know, oh, they grinded their way into it, and then yeah, they're actually not really there on their own merit, which it is cheating. Whether you look at it as like serious or not, it is cheating. It's cheating somebody who actually would rightfully earn that spot out of that spot, so that basically a fucking loser can try and take money from everybody else when it's not even on their own merit. So Fortnite put out a tweet talking about all of this just a little bit ago here, and it says, "Cheating is never a winning strat. We took legal action against a player who shared their account to unfairly qualify for FNCS. Now they're banned from Fortnite tournaments forever, and their undeserved prize money was donated to charity." Here's their message to the Fortnite community. So before we even look at this video, which I think is like the penultimate funniest part of this entire thing, not only did the person get caught doing all of this, but there was legitimate legal action taken. So Epic Games actually filed a legal complaint or a lawsuit, something like that, against this person and won in court over this, right? And that person was forced to pay a settlement, as we're going to see from their YouTube video apologizing for this. But not only did they get their ass whooped in court, get exposed as a cheater here, they're banned from ever competing in Fortnite ever again, which means that they're not going to be able to like steal money from people down the line, right? And then also, they didn't even get the prize money that they cheated their way to. So this is somebody who actually stole money at this point. It wasn't even just, oh, they played in it unnecessarily. They won money that they didn't rightfully earn and took a spot from somebody else. Like I said, people who actually did the work, you know, to actually get to the tournament. But they had to post an apology video to their own personal YouTube channel where they have to basically admit to everything that they did. It's just basically Epic Games bending them over and paddling them like a fucking idiot. And the craziest part about this is it's a YouTube channel with almost 40,000 subscribers. So this is somebody who's like been putting in, I would think, some level of work to like make content and shit like that, and has now completely thrown all of that away for what, one fucking tournament where you tried to steal money from everybody else. So as you can see by this on the screen, there's no audio or anything to this video, but this is the 20-second or so video that got put up, basically admitting to like stealing money through this whole thing, right? Sharing their account, getting legal action taken against them, having to pay a monetary settlement, which is just absolutely hilarious to me. And then to rub in salt to the wound, they have to, you know, use the nice speak like, oh, cheating is wrong and it cheats people out of a hard-earned win. I will no longer be allowed to cheat in Fortnite. Just absolutely embarrassing this cuck in front of everybody for their actions. So I think basically every level of what you could do to somebody who got caught cheating here has actually been done. So they can't play the game going forward in a competitive setting. They have had to admit to all of their fans, who I'm assuming they follow this person or subscribe to their channel because they think that they're good at Fortnite. And you know, that's kind of the whole thing here, right? But they have to admit to all of them that they're a fraud as well. They're paying the monetary settlement, they get whipped in court. There's just every level of humiliation and response kind of levied out here. Now, the problem is this is such an isolated incident that it's not going to actually do anything widespread, I feel like. Unless we see gaming companies start embracing this kind of behavior, right? Because like I said, it's not as if Fortnite is the only game on the planet where people are cheating in competitive settings. I've made many videos here on the channel talking about how Call of Duty has cheating problems. Apex Legends has had people literally hack their players like in the middle of a fucking tournament live, all kinds of stuff, right? Every game, it seems like these days, has this cheating problem going on, but so many of these companies don't really do anything about it. And if they do, it's always some like really stupid half measure that might work for a couple days. And then of course, cheaters and hackers and whatnot find ways around the new implementations or whatever, right? Now you might think that this isn't really that deep because, oh, they just shared the account to qualify or to win the money or whatever, right? But ultimately, it's still cheating at the end of the day. There are varying degrees of cheating, and I think with how gaming has gotten, people only seem to think it's a huge deal whenever someone is like red boxing and literally aiming through walls. But in reality, when it comes to like money and shit like that, as I've said before, like these players are dedicating their time to doing these tournaments so that they can earn money. Many of them taking care of themselves, taking care of their families, whatever, right? And for you to like cheat in any way or manipulate the odds in any way, not only are you cheating everybody else in the tournament, which is a really shitty thing to do, but realistically, you're cheating yourself. I know that sounds cliche or whatever, but it's like your whole thing about this cheating shit here and like getting someone else to play on your account is you want the notoriety as of winning this tournament, but what accomplishment do you really take from it as a person? Like, oh wow, I won the championship or whatever. How can you take any level of like responsibility for this when you didn't even win it or earn it? You know what I mean? Like you didn't do the work, you didn't put in what you needed to do. You had to use shortcuts and try and undercut your competition. It's like, how do you feel personally accomplished by doing something like that? This isn't business or whatever. You're not here to undercut people. It's a competition in a game. You're supposed to be the best player. And so if you don't even play, what's really the fucking point in celebrating the win? That's how I've always viewed it. I really don't understand cheating from even a basic perspective, but especially in an environment like this, where obviously if you win a big name tournament or you do really well even in big name tournaments, people will know your name. You will have like people actually come watch you play, whether you stream or whatever. And even as I said, this person has almost 40K subs as of me recording this video. So this idea that they had to like cheat to get their name out there, whatever, that doesn't even make any sense to me either, because you already had people following you and paying attention. So I wish we would see other games take action like this. For instance, like Call of Duty and other games. It's so obvious that people are cheating in other realms of gaming as well, but I don't know why none of these companies ever really want to do anything about it, except Epic Games apparently. I mean, not only taking the dude to court, like embarrassing him and humiliating him so that everyone knows forever that this is a cheater. That's really the best way you can do it, because in games like COD or whatever, and they're just getting away with it, no one gives a fuck because there's no actual consequence. Like, sure, you may ban one account, but they just go get a different account and cheat on that one too, and they just get around it. Or even if they aren't getting caught, there's just people openly cheating, no one gives a fuck, Activision's not banning people. So to see a company actually do what Epic is doing and like really step on the neck of somebody like this, it should hopefully send a message like to other people in the future. Like, if you cheat in Fortnite tournaments where there's like money on the line and like Epic is sanctioning it or whatever, you are running the risk of basically ruining your entire career online. You are running the risk of being publicly humiliated. You're running the risk of never playing in the game again. You are running the risk of actual like legal action being taken against you for doing it. I think that's the only way you can really stamp this kind of shit out. Because as it stands, the people who are doing the cheating and doing shit like this, they think that right now the pros outweigh the cons when it comes to cheating. Like, sure, maybe Epic Games will catch you on this game, but if you're doing it in every other game, the pros are still outweighing the cons. It's like, yeah, I'm probably not going to get caught. I can get away with doing it. I can make some money. I can get attention, whatever, right? But if everybody was doing this, where it's like, okay, we find out what you're up to, you're fucked, right? I think that would cut down on a whole lot of this shit, because I really don't think most of these cheaters have the resources, the time, the desire even to go to court with multi-billion-dollar corporations that have legal teams the size of their neighborhoods and shit like that, right? I don't think they really want to deal with all that. So it just blows my mind that this is actually still a problem. I mean, that people even still think that this is like cool or funny or whatever, right? The problem is they're making money doing it. They're getting attention doing it. So as of right now, they find no reason really to stop. But hopefully that's going to change really soon with all of this stuff. So I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting topic. I wanted to cover it here on the channel. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. Thank you to my Watch Optimus subscribers. Your support helps the channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, not getting sued by Epic Games, and signing out.